Swarna Pragati Housing Microfinance Private Limited is a pioneer in bringing valuable access to affordable and permanent houses to the most disadvantaged rural families through an inclusive process of empowering rural communities and an innovative model to overcome hurdles faced by rural families in accessing finance. Swarna Pragati, under the powerhouse leadership of its chairman and managing director, Mr. A. Ramesh Kumar, an Ashoka Fellow, is fostering an ecosystem that finances customized, good quality homes for disenfranchised rural families, while overcoming the impediments faced by its potential borrowers and the farmers.
The genesis of this idea started during my tenure with State Bank of India when I was Chief General Manager. I made several observations relating to why the existing housing finance products of the conventional lenders is not appropriate for the rural borrowers' needs. The first major challenge is the fact that the rural families have fluctuating income. They are really averse to taking long-term loans when they may not be able to predict their income over a very long time horizon, and so they may get into a debt trap. So this psychology of the rural families prevents many of them from trying to access the housing finance from conventional lenders. The challenge is overcome by creating shorter term loans in multiple cycles. So we have developed the new concept of incremental housing finance. Size of the loan itself is much smaller, maybe 1 to 2 lakhs, and the EMI which they have to repay is smaller and within their means of earning to be able to repay these. The second major challenge was that many of them do not have proper documents of title. This was where another revolutionary innovation of Swarna Pragati came in. We said we can leverage village panchayat, which is a unit of self-government under the Panchayati Raj Act, to break through this hurdle. This has ensured that thousands and thousands of families, maybe millions of families who did not have access to housing finance for generations are now getting inclusion into the housing finance access. And that is something which we are very proud of. The third major challenge was the fact that there are no documents relating to income and expenditure, and thus the trail of the creditworthiness of a rural borrower is not evidenced in any paper. We broke across another major barrier to rural housing finance and created the group approach to housing loans using the self-help groups and joint liability groups of women. The transaction cost itself becomes very high, and so these loans become unviable to lend and to collect. So to again break this barrier, what we did was we created a new hybrid model whereby we partnered with non-government organizations and microfinance institutions, thus have a hybrid cost model whereby their low cost feet on the ground and our highly skilled trained employee base were combined together to create a viable and sustainable financial model for lending and collection of these loans.
SPHM is also empowering existing self-help groups in partnership with NGOs to improve their living conditions through training in sanitation and hygiene, thereby strengthening the capacity of SHGs for the long term. To bring his new housing model to fruition, Ramesh is building partnerships with a range of key stakeholders, including microfinance institutions, panchayats, and investors. In this way, he is ensuring a sustainable and durable financial strategy.